What's good, y'all? Got some good Osa tidbits, some good beat-up tidbits. Check it out right now.
Do you feel like you have to be a Dallas Cowboy to play well for the Dallas Cowboys? Does that make sense? Like, is there some people that aren't fit or cut out potentially to be a Dallas Cowboy? We're on prime time every single week. There's going to be chatter about your team regardless of what happens. And when it doesn't go well, obviously, it's going to be louder than anywhere else. Do you feel like you have a crew of guys in there that love that about being a Cowboy? And do you think there is a special trait to playing for Jerry Jones's team?
I would say not a different trait that's like from playing with other people's teams. There's a ton of talent on our team, top to bottom. I feel like we're definitely one of the more talented teams. That was something that was obvious to me when I came through. I'm like, there was a lot of guys that were just starter caliber dudes and that's part of the reason why we did lose a lot of people is just because like the depth. Like when I came in 2021, it was insane. So I think that was definitely the hallmark and finding guys that can get it done on the field and dogs, you know what I mean? In terms of dealing with all the pressure and like the noise, I don't think it's something that anyone really minds. Everyone is more interested in football and playing football than the outside noise. I see people that do use the platform really well to like make money off of the field and kind of use that for marketing. And I'm like, more power to you. That's just one of the benefits of being a Cowboy. I think that's the added cherry on top for sure. Yeah. Like this is one of the like best markets that you could be in.
Yeah, and at the combine here, we're watching these massive dudes run these ridiculous times. You just said you're a high effort guy, high motor guy, first one in, last one out, lunch pail guy, sure. Surprising athlete guy. That is
hard hat
guy. That is what they say about you. Is that an accurate depiction, or how would you describe your play? Just relentless?
That's definitely accurate. And in terms of just the way I work and the process that I have, a lot of that comes from my older brother. I'm one of the people that's blessed to have someone, or that was blessed to have someone like before me coming through the league and telling me, this is what you need to be doing, this is what you need to focus on, take care of your body, take care of your body, take care of your body. So just having him in my corner and in my ear as I was coming up through UCLA, I feel like that's probably my biggest professional influence. And people could tell you as well, not to toot my own horn, but I carry myself like a pro since I've been in college, and that's the reason why.
I'm saying he came back in the fold. They said it was a good deal, probably for both sides, whatever. But you've been had a relationship with him beyond college and all those things. So kind of talk about your relationships and kind of like the excitement that you had, when you saw him get his deal.
So, man, a lot to unload there. Osa and I have a really good relationship, both personal and training. I've worked with him the entire time that he's been here in Dallas. He and Neville Gallimore, Chauncey Golston, those guys, have been with me since they've been in the NFL. And I was just like you. I did not expect for the Cowboys to re-sign him. He played too well. The Cowboys have a history of not re-signing interior linemen. And Osa was the number one free agent at the position this cycle. And so he decided to stay here in Dallas. He could have gotten a whole lot more money with other teams. And so I think it's important for the average fan to understand that he took less money to stay here. I know he loves the organization. I know he loves the city. And hopefully we'll show him that same type of love, because I promise you he took probably $20 or $30 million less overall to stay here in Dallas.
What's good, everybody? I'm in these Big Osa streets. Osa goes too hard streets. You see it right here. Devastating. Had a career year last year in 2024, went crazy. A lot of people go crazy in contract years, but Osa has been consistent from day one. I love him. You see what he brings to the table. Can rip, can swim, had the wrestling background. I think and I highlighted that was really good, especially when you're an undersized defensive tackle like he is coming at. But you can see the pursuit. He goes hard every single play. I was surprised that the Cowboys brought him back, if you want to be totally honest. I didn't think they were going to bring him back. When he started having those career numbers, as you heard in the interview from Tuck, they don't play their defensive linemen. They don't do it. So for them to do something like this, I said it was key. When Cowboys started free agency, I said, this is the number one guy you must bring back, because if you don't bring back, look at this. This is why you bring him back. Look at that. Running your guys down, going hard every single play. That's a core guy. Not just a core guy, that's a building block, and that's a guy with talent. He came in the same time Michael Parsons did, and you see in Eberflus' defense, that 3-tech is huge. That's what makes that defense go. And that's who you had to have come back here as a returning player. Because if you didn't have Osa coming back in the fold, that would just been a huge disappointment. That was the right way to start off free agency, because this is the right type of player. When you talk about right type of guys that you want in your system, that Eberflus, Shoddy want in their system, this is a guy who loves football. He loves the program. He loves everything about Dallas. And you heard from Tuck, he left money on the table to come back here. So the fact that he did that, and in Eberflus' system, I think he's going to have even a better 2025. May not be statistically, but it will be a better year overall.